to create a function in ZSH, provide a function name like hello world, and then parentheses, and then curly brace, and then just do a list of commands. So I can say hello world, and then maybe I also just want to ls. And so now I can call this function by providing the function name and then pressing enter. And so you can see I echoed hello world, and then I also did the ls command. You can also access parameters passed in the function. So for example, if I did hello world 1, 2, this would be the first parameter, this would be the second parameter, and the function name is actually the 0th parameter. So you can access that as well. So I can define a function called greet, which greets a person, and then I'd say echo hello $1 to get the parameter after the function name. And so now if I say greet John, I get hello John, and then greet James, we'll say hello James. I can also have more than one parameter access, so I can define a function sum and then define two local variables where the first one gets $1 and then the second one gets the second number passed in, and then I can now calculate this sum by doing $parentheses parentheses and then num1 plus num2, and then I'll just say the sum of num1 and num2 is sum. So I can do sum to 5, for example, and the sum of 2 and 5 is 7. I can also loop through all the parameters passed in. So let's say I define a function called infinite sum, and then I'll start off with just a sum of 0 so that I can add to this while I'm looping through all the parameters passed in. And so I can say something like for num in $at, and $at will just expand all the parameters passed in after the function name. So for example, if I passed in infinite sum 1, 2, 3, it would just put in 1, 2, 3 here, and so then the for loop would go to 1 and then 2 and then 3. So I can just do $at and then do, and then I'll increment sum here by adding sum to num and then ending this, and then at the very end total sum is the value of the variable sum. So we can now say infinite sum, let's say 2, and then I get the total sum of 2. Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 14. So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 5 is 14. So that works. And then finally, if you want to access a function at any time, like not just in this session, you can define it in your ZSH. So if I go to my ZSH file, as you can see, I defined a hello world 3 function, and so let's say I want to make another one. I want to make a hello world 4, so I can do hello world 4 and then say something like this is hello world 4, and then I can save this and then exit, and then I can source the ZSH file to reload my my edition, and then now I can say hello world 4, and you can see this is hello world 4.